And I've pretty much picked A on everything as if you go A, B choice, so why not? Let's go to the Rogar realm. Alright, well that looks like a monster. And we might be cutting the episode in half right here, so I'm going to do a sign out and a sign in. So if it gets cut in for some reason, sorry guys. So we just finished killing off the king, now we're going to head in here. We took the first choice, which was to enter the Rogar realm. So let's go ahead and go in here and see what happens. It looks like a giant monster right before us. You see we have a path to our left and our right. So we should be in the realm of Adyr right now, I'm assuming. Don't really know. I don't want to activate anything if I can help it. So I don't want to get too close to the giant phase. We've got a humanish looking guy right here with a parasite. I don't know if we should help it. Let's explore before we interact with anything. Too many options. We've got another human-like guy below us.
Why do you refuse to open your eyes to their manipulations? To millennia of shameful distortions of the truth. For eons, I stood as mankind's guardian, shepherding them with wisdom and love. Yet in return, I was betrayed. Those three power-hungry malefactors who declared themselves judges turned my own children against me and waged a terrible war of needless slaughter. The judges and their crazed followers butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Rogar as a means to put an end to the madness, they too were no match for the heathen forces. In the end, even I fell. Although the judges found themselves unable to kill a god, despite their best efforts. In a world left blackened and corpse-choked by their crusade, the judges banished me to this barren realm, which has served as my prison ever since. Meanwhile, mankind set about ruling themselves, free from the divine oppression of which they accused me. And yet, how little time passed before the judges themselves were raised to the status of demigods, figures of worship, their real ambition all too clear. Yet an outcome hubris of humanity deluded themselves into believing a triumph.
Alright, so let's go ahead and proceed forward. I might die one more time on purpose just in order to get a good screenshot, because I don't like all the red. I feel like it makes a terrible thumbnail. Let me see. So we did die that one time when I came here the first time, and we do have one other choice in case anybody didn't watch the last video. You can do nothing. I have no idea what that does yet. Maybe at some point we'll try that. I don't see anybody that we can summon to help us, even though we died. Granted, we did kill most of our allies for some reason. I guess they didn't like me. Actually, I might die really quick just to go back and talk to the NPCs one time. Alright, so the NPCs had nothing to say. Let's go ahead and get back in here. And let's see if we can't win the fight this time. So from what I can tell, we have to kill off all the small guys first. Hey, well, he's not taking any damage yet, so maybe we have to get close enough to activate the voice lines.
Why do you refuse to open your eyes to their manipulations? To millennia of shameful distortions of the truth. For eons, I stood as mankind's guardian, shepherding them with wisdom and love. Yet in return, I was betrayed. Those three power-hungry malefactors who declared themselves judges turned my own children.
We need to watch out for the guys throwing the flames. They're the most dangerous ones in here.
Waged a terrible war of needless slaughter. The judges and their crazed followers butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Rogar as a means to put an end to the madness, they too were no match for the heathen forces. In the end, even I fell. Although the judges found themselves unable to kill a god, despite their best efforts. In a world left blackened and corpse-choked by their crusade, the judges banished me to this barren realm, which has served as my prison ever since. Meanwhile, mankind set about ruling themselves, free from the divine oppression of which they accused me. And yet, how little time passed before the judges themselves were raised to the status of demigods, figures of worship, their real ambition all too clear. Yet an outcome, the people deluded themselves into believing a triumph. How much blood has been spilled in their names since my banishment? Far more than was ever spilled in my name. And now, after all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny, see what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos. They believed they were capable of guiding themselves, but have been proven sorely mistaken. Mankind needs me, now more than ever. And what of other beings who claim godhood? Where are they? What of Aureus and the abhorrent umbral creature? They are cowards, hiding in forcelight and obfuscating shadow, deeming you unworthy of their presence, their communion. And yet, here I stand before you with true words and open arms. For I love all of my children, even the wayward ones. Listen to me. You must stop this before you allow yourself to condemn all of mankind for eternity. I am not your enemy, only what my own enemies fear. The loss of the dominion they have established for themselves in my absence. Cease your misguided violence. Now. You are in the presence of a god-human. Your god. I formed you from nothing and can just as easily destroy you. Yet you would dare defy my will. The world in which you exist is my world, my home, and yet mankind, my own creation, exiled me from it. You have no idea what it is to suffer such a monstrous betrayal, or to endure the ages of torment which follow.
Alright, his hit points are down low. Pop a stone, not sure what we have to do
I look
next.
upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument through which they might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return.
I don't see anything else to kill right now. Achievement Fallen, defeated Adyr The Bereft Exile. Another achievement in Light We Walk reached the Radiant ending. So I guess that's the end of the game, guys, except for there's other ways to end the game. There's other quests to unlock. Other collectibles, a few that we missed. Guys, so I let the credits run just to see what happens. At the end of the credits, you unlocked a new class, Radiant Purifier. Weapons here looks like an axe, obviously a Radiant Catalyst, the Radiant equipment, I think it's the same ones that we found earlier. Some kind of necklace. The same quick items, it's a martial priest of the Church of Orion, Radiance, whose rigorous training in matters both spiritual and somatic serves them in unflinchingly cleansing anything deemed anathema to the church and Orius, an offense-focused class vulnerable to physical harm but with a greater tolerance for magical damage. Now it asks us, do you want to begin a new journey? You can begin a new game +1 for a higher difficulty challenge. Beware ancient vestiges are reduced with each NG level, so you'll need to rely on vestige seedlings. So we can either continue our current journey or we can start a new journey. So I guess we might as well just click on start a new journey. I'm not sure if we lose everything or not. You're about to begin a new journey. You can begin a new game +1. Okay, same warning. Or you can restart your current game +0 with all your items and character level. Great option for trophy hunters and questline completionists. But I don't see any reason not to just go +1 if you're going to have to replay the whole game either way. Let's just do +1. And it looks like we're dropped right back into the tutorial phase of all places to go. So I guess I'm going to go head to the first vestige and then rest from there if it even exists anymore. It does look like the loot has all respawned, so I guess we can reloot everything. Guys, so we cleared the first part of the tutorial. The vestige is here, so we can go ahead and rest here, which should save for us. You can also, it says restart game +1. I guess we can restart this game if it's too hard. I'm not sure. But guys, as always, I'm going to call the game there. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to like and subscribe button. We'll see if we can't continue playing some more maybe and figure out the next ending. Until then, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching.